social media evidence in personal injury cases in Florida. In Florida, the interplay between social media evidence and personal injury cases has become increasingly significant. In Florida, the interplay between social media evidence and personal injury cases has become increasingly significant. What you post on social media can have a direct impact on your personal injury claim. For example, photographs, status updates, and even comments can be scrutinized by insurance companies and defense attorneys in an attempt to undermine your case. Social media platforms are often used to track inconsistencies or exaggerations in a claimant's testimony. A single post contradicting a declared injury can provide compelling evidence against a personal injury claim. Therefore, managing one's online presence becomes crucial for anyone involved in such legal proceedings. Privacy rights under Florida law add another layer of complexity. While individuals are protected from undue intrusion, courts can still grant access to otherwise private social media activities. It's important to consult with knowledgeable legal professionals, such as Ft. Lauderdale attorneys who work in personal injury, to navigate these challenges effectively. Relevance of social media evidence in Florida personal injury law. In Florida, social media evidence can significantly impact the outcome of personal injury cases. Key considerations include legal precedents, the relevance and admissibility of social media content, and the influence of online activities on claims. Understanding legal precedents and Florida Evidence Code. Legal precedents guide the admissibility of social media evidence. In Florida, courts follow both statutory and common law protections, as well as the explicit right to privacy under Article 1, Section 23 of the Florida Constitution. These frameworks ensure that evidence, including social media content, does not infringe on privacy rights. The Florida Evidence Code is another key factor. It outlines criteria for admissibility, focusing on whether the evidence is relevant, material, and not overly prejudicial. The code's rules ensure that only pertinent social media activities are considered in personal injury cases. Assessing relevance and admissibility of social media content. For social media evidence to be admissible in court, it must meet specific criteria for relevance and authenticity. Relevant evidence directly impacts the issues in the personal injury case, such as proving or disproving claims about the extent of injuries or the nature of the incident. Authenticity is also critical. Attorneys must authenticate social media content by demonstrating that the evidence is genuine and unaltered. The admissibility of social media evidence follows similar rules to other evidence types, requiring that it be useful and reliable. The impact of online activities on personal injury claims. Online activities can significantly influence personal injury claims. Posts, photos, and interactions on social media may contradict a plaintiff's statements or support the defense's case. Even private accounts are subject to scrutiny if the content is relevant to the case. Claimants must be cautious about their online behavior. Social media content can reveal inconsistencies in injury claims or demonstrate activities that contradict stated limitations. Legal professionals will often review a party's online presence to find evidence that may affect the case outcome. By carefully considering these aspects, the role of social media in Florida personal injury law can be effectively understood and utilized. Challenges and strategies for attorneys navigating social media evidence. Attorneys handling personal injury cases frequently face hurdles related to social media evidence. Key challenges include navigating privacy settings and legal expectations, ensuring the authenticity and credibility of evidence, and deploying effective best practices for collection and presentation. Privacy settings, expectation of privacy, and legal ramifications. Social media platforms allow users to adjust their privacy settings, often limiting who can view their posts. Attorneys need to understand these settings as they directly impact the admissibility and discoverability of evidence. Plaintiffs might claim a right to privacy, complicating access to their social media data. Defense attorneys must navigate these claims carefully to avoid potential legal ramifications. They often need to argue that the information is publicly accessible or highly relevant to the case. Knowing the fine line between protected private content and discoverable information is crucial for any legal team. Authentication, credibility, and evidentiary challenges. Ensuring the authenticity and credibility of social media evidence is vital for its admissibility in court. Attorneys must present metadata, including timestamps and geolocation, to establish the reliability of the content. This can be challenging as social media data is easy to manipulate or misinterpret. The legal team must also verify the identity of the person who posted the content, as opposing counsel might question its source. Employing forensic experts can help authenticate the evidence and avoid pitfalls related to falsified or misleading information. Best practices for collection and presentation of evidence. Attorneys should follow best practices for collecting and presenting social media evidence to ensure legal compliance. Using tools that capture metadata and historical edits is essential for substantiating the integrity of the proof. Lawyers should avoid relying solely on static screenshots due to their limited evidentiary value. Collaboration with forensic experts can enhance the reliability of collected data. Proper training in these practices equips the legal team to handle social media evidence competently. By maintaining a methodical approach, attorneys can successfully navigate the complexities of incorporating social media evidence in personal injury cases. In conclusion, when dealing with personal injury cases in Florida, social media activity plays a crucial role. Insurance companies and defense attorneys frequently monitor the claimant's social media accounts. They use this information as evidence to dispute or minimize claims. Limiting social media activity during an ongoing case is the best practice. One should consider refraining from posting anything that could be misconstrued. Even seemingly harmless posts can be used against the claimant. Documenting physical activities and daily routines online can impact the case outcome. Photos, videos, and status updates might contradict injury claims. Thus, it is prudent to avoid sharing such information. Always review privacy settings on social media accounts. Ensuring that personal information is private can help control who views the content. Nonetheless, trusting privacy settings completely is not advisable. Being cautious about online behavior is an essential part of managing a personal injury claim. Practicing discretion can significantly affect the case's success. By understanding the potential risks, one can better navigate the complexities of the legal process. Adhering to these guidelines helps maintain the integrity of the claim and reduces the chances of unwanted disputes.